The Walpole Film Festival started in 2003 as one of the first high school film festivals in the country. The program has been recognized nationally as a model for creativity and collaboration in the classroom. Students in the program are required to follow each step in modern independent digital filmmaking. This includes screenwriting, acting, art direction, shooting on digital cameras, editing on professional software, and composing original music. The festival culminates each year with a red carpet ceremony that celebrates the achievements of each crew. To learn more about this year's Walpole Film Festival and how to become a sponsor, please visit our website, walpolefilmfestival.com. Thank you and enjoy the movie.
Hi, my name is Javon Jackson. I'm a senior here at Walpole High School. I'm here to tell you a story. This year, in my forensics class, Ms. Walston was talking about the murder of Mary Lou Arruda. On September 8, 1978, Arruda was seen riding her bicycle near her home in Massachusetts. On November 11, 1978, the body of this 15-year-old was discovered decomposing and tied to a tree in the Freetown Fall River State Forest. Despite the police correctly identifying her kidnapper and killer within 3 days of the act, the man's case continued to be appealed, resulting in having a total of 4 trials. The obvious question, one, and myself had was, how could the suspect have 4 trials? Why couldn't this case be closed in one? Ms. Walston proceeded to tell us that in the 1996 trial, the defense charged that police withheld information relating to the alleged satanic cult activity in Freetown State Forest. Arruda's killer claimed that it was not him. It was the cult activity in the forest that had done this to Mary Lou. What I found most interesting was the fact that this was a viable alternative to turn a case away so many times. What happened in this forest? Is there something more to investigate? Yet again, my questions were answered. Ms. Wollaston began to tell us about the Bridgewater Triangle.
So the Bridgewater Triangle, the way I understand it, is a fairly large geographic region where Taunton and Bridgewater, Massachusetts are pretty much in the heart of the triangle. I think it extends pretty far up toward Mansfield, out a little bit to the east toward the Cape, but not quite on the Cape, and then scoots back over toward Freetown, and then kind of up 24. So very large area covering quite a few towns, actually. So it's funny, I grew up in south central Massachusetts and knew nothing about the Bridgewater Triangle until I personally moved over to East Taunton about 4 years ago. And I was having a get-together, a big family reunion, and a cousin that I don't see all that often is like, oh, you know, how do you feel about living in the Bridgewater Triangle? And I was like, Bridgewater what? He was actually able to share with me a few of the legends, and he's the one that pointed me toward the online documentary on YouTube. I started reading more on my own, and I'm fascinated by all of the myth, legend, and the lore. I've only been there one time myself because it's a pretty far hike into the forest itself, which is massive. And it's a ledge looking over a granite quarry. So it's a massive water-filled, basically rock cauldron in the middle of the forest. And the ledge is almost like a natural diving board over it. And there's been a ton of graffiti, unfortunately, onto the ledge over the years. But the legend is that there may have been either a woman murdered in this area, or maybe she took her own life off of the ledge into the granite quarry. She appears as a woman in white, but to people that visit the ledge, they claim that she'll either show up next to them or be a whisper in their ear about jumping over the ledge themselves. So I don't think anyone's purported to have been pushed by this individual. I think that there has to be something. And what some people may call a ghost, I don't know if we just misunderstand it to like an energy or a different dimension that's being crossed. I don't know how to fully explain it myself. I just know that there has to be something out there.
Researching more on my own, I noticed the triangle was a little bit too close to home. I began talking about this paranormal area at school. My friends and I were all intrigued to find out more stories, legends, and findings. We soon discovered just last year, Walpole High School students experienced their very own terror.
Gypsy Road it's terrifying.
It's just very weird, and everyone tells their own story of like what they saw down there, and you see different people, and it's really weird.
It's super long. It's an adventure.
Gypsy Road is just like this road that's in Foxborough. It's a dirt road, and it's a little sketchy. It goes very deep into the woods, and there's a lot of like scary rumors behind it.
I thought it was a little bit out of place. I've always been down that road, but I'd never noticed it before, so I kind of would describe it as like hiding in plain sight.
Me and my whole soccer team were hanging out, and we were just like trying to think of like ideas for team bonding, so we thought going down Gypsy Road would be an interesting experience. And we got to the like building at the end, and we were just taking pictures in front of all the spray paint and everything.
We heard this car coming down, and it like was this big truck, and it was just this one guy.
So we got in our cars, and we decided to leave. And on the way back, we saw him like just kind of standing out in the woods, which was really weird.
And we start like speeding out of there as quick as we can. We thought the guy was just like in the woods, so we thought we were fine. Then all of a sudden, he starts following us in his like huge truck. He starts putting these like police sirens on and like these lights and all this stuff, and he starts speeding after us. And at this point, I'm like trying to stay calm because I'm like driving like 6 other people. I'm like, what is going on? Then we finally got to like where it like goes to the highway, and we start speeding out of there.
Last like July, I was just driving around with Sid Wynot, Jess Horn, and Megan Brigham. So we get to the road and we start going down, and as we like enter the road, there's this pickup truck coming from the other way, but they started like stopping next to us, so like I got scared, so I just like floored it and drove away. My phone got a call from an anonymous number, and I thought it was a little scary, but I just like ignored it. I was like, whatever, like it was just random. And then Sid and Megan got calls too, so we all got like wicked scared, and we just like turned around and we couldn't even make it down the road. We were all like panicking. We almost called 911, I think.
I was told that never to go down Gypsy Road because there was supposedly a tree branch in the middle of the road, and you could not drive up the road without encountering this branch, and you'd have to get out of your car and you'd have to move the branch. And when you move this branch, the gypsies would come out, they would steal your car, and they'd leave you stranded on this road.
So now we're here, making this movie. I got some friends of mine, and we decided it's our turn. We're going down Gypsy Road.
This is so stupid. Like, why are we going up here?
No, listen, there's something out here. Did you not hear the stories?
It's a waste of time.
If it's out here, we will find it. I'm telling you.
Oh my god.
None of you are thinking though. Look how dark it is. Don't you think there's a reason that there's no one up here? Probably because we're all gonna get killed.
Jenna, we're gonna be fine. Relax.
Oh my god. Javon, isn't that the branch they were talking about yesterday?
What the hell? It is.
Why does a branch matter?
You don't hear the stories? Are you kidding?
They're all fiction.
No, Braga, I don't know. I'm starting to think it's true. This is scary.
Oh my god.
It's like, it's getting dark and there's literally 0 people here and the freaking branch is here.
It's a branch.
Should we go?
No, we should go back, Javon. This is a bad idea.
At this
No, we're
point,
going.
we have to, like, to just show you guys that there's nothing there. This is so stupid.
What the hell is she doing? Braga, no!